So our bag is almost ready. And the next step is to sew a zipper into it. So open your zipper and attach the first side to your bag like this. Make sure that this metal zipper stop is hidden inside the bag. And the zipper teeth must be as close to the edge of the bag as possible. But before we start sewing it in, I will show you how we will insert a needle into our bag and into our zipper while sewing it along the edge. So on our zipper, we should insert the needle in such a way that a distance of 2-3 mm is maintained between the sewing line and the zipper teeth. I don't know if you can see it on my video, but on my tape I have here such kind of lines. This one and this one. Do you see it? So it is very convenient to use the first line, this one, the closest one to the zipper teeth, to be guided by it, inserting the needle into it while sewing. So if you have the same lines, use it to get a completely straight line. But if not, then just try to keep the distance of 2-3 mm from the zipper teeth. And let's move on to our bag. On our bag we have V-stitches here, these, and we have V-stitches here, these. To sew a zipper into the bag, we will need only these stitches on top of the edge, and every time we will insert the needle under every V-stitch. But you shouldn't insert the needle through the yarn. You should insert it right under the stitch. Might be a little hard. So like this. You see, I can move my needle under the stitch. That means that it's not inserted through the yarn. Sometimes I also help myself with the hook to make the hole under the stitch bigger and insert the needle easier. So if it's easier for you, you can use it too. Or maybe you can help yourself the fingers like this. You see, I don't touch the yarn, I don't insert the needle through it, right under the stitch. So this is how we will insert the needle into our bag every time while sewing a zipper into it. Okay, now take a floss thread around 1 meter 30 centimeters and make a knot at the end of the thread. So we've decided from what place of the zipper we start sewing to hide the metal zipper stop inside the bag, and first we insert the needle into the zipper from the front side. So keep the distance from the zipper teeth around 2-3 mm, or use the first line on the tape if you have it like me, and insert the needle When we attach the zipper to the back, the knot will be hidden. Now, after 2 or 3 millimeters, insert the needle back to the front side. And now we need to insert the needle under the first V-stitch from the back side, like from inside the back. Now insert the needle under the next V. I think with the hook it is much easier. And you see, our thread will be hidden there under the stitches, and it will not be visible. Now again, keep the distance of 2 or 3 millimeters from the zipper teeth, or use the first line as me, and insert the needle into the zipper. Now again from the back side, after 2-3 millimeters, insert the needle back to the front side. And now we need to insert the needle under the same V-stitch where we just inserted, but from the back side, of course. You see? We inserted the needle under the same stitch twice. And now under the next V-stitch. and again into the zipper with a distance of 2-3 millimeters from the zipper teeth. And after 2-3 millimeters on the back side, we insert the needle back to the front side. Now under the same V-stitch, not under the next one, but under the same. The back side. And after every stitch, make sure that you pulled the thread strongly to attach the zipper to the back tightly. So now continue sewing the zipper to the first side of the back to the end, and here I'll show you how to move on to the second side. So I came to the end of this side. My thread now is coming from under this last V-stitch. Now we need to turn to the second side and continue sewing the zipper in the same way. For that, first we need to insert the needle under the next V. It's this one. We see only a part of it. Another part is under other stitches there. So now we insert it the same way. I help myself with the hook. So this is how it looks like now. Now you see this stitch, this one, that kind of connects both parts of the back together. See this one, and behind it you can see a big hole. So now we insert the needle into this hole behind this stitch, like this, see, behind the stitch, and also into our zipper with the same distance of 2-3 millimeters from the zipper teeth. You can't see it on the video how I do that, but you can see it on your bag. You can see it from here. Where do you insert it? I don't know if I can show you. So you see, I inserted it in behind this stitch, horizontal stitch, and into the zipper tape. And now we insert the hook, the needle, sorry, to the second part of the zipper. So from another side of the zipper teeth, and with the same distance of 2-3 millimeters from the teeth, right in front of this place where we inserted the thread now. I hope you can see it. And here it should come under, it should come behind this horizontal stitch too. Look, right here, you see? You can also try to do this in your own way. Just make sure that you don't insert the needle through the yarn and that your stitches are not visible. This is how I do that. Here you see. And now we insert the needle into the zipper tape, but like this. After, like before this stitch, before this horizontal stitch. Here, and also with the same distance from the zipper teeth. And now on the back side, insert the needle back to the front side after 2-3 millimeters. Here you can't see it, but you can see it on your back. After 2-3 millimeters, insert the needle back. And now under the first V-stitch, this one, on the second side of the back, the same way as we did before. And of course from the side of the thread, from the back side. And now you can continue sewing the zipper to the back the same way as we did it with the first side. You can close the zipper if you want. So now we insert the needle under the next V, then to the zipper, and completed the same way as with the first side. And when you come to the beginning of the zipper, here I will show you how we will finish the last stitches. So I came to the end. My thread is under the last V now, but I want also to fix the tips of the zipper here somehow, so I'm gonna make a few more stitches. You can do that in your own way, just try to hide your thread stitches under the yarn stitches, and you can make any stitches to fix your tips, but this is how I will do that now. So I think first I will make one more stitch the same as we made along the whole edge under this V that we see only a part of it here. This one. So I'm gonna make the same stitch. Now into the zipper. From the back side we'll stitch as always. And then under the same V, and now I want to move on the first side. This side was the first one when we started sewing the zipper. So I want to move to it again and make here a few more stitches to fix the second tip too. Now I want to move my thread here. To this place, because I want to make another stitch, and so it wouldn't be visible under the yarn. And now I do it right through the yarn. To make one more stitch on the zipper tape. You see, it's hidden here. And I make a little stitch. So I fixed the first tip, and now I want to bring the thread to the second, or it was the first side, and then fix that tip too. So let's see. Let's bring the thread to this side under the stitches. And now we can make a few stitches on the second tip of the zipper. So you see, there is my zipper tape. You can see it in the hole. And I make the first stitch into the tape. Here I also make a stitch. And I'm bringing back through the same hole. And the next stitch I will make through the next hole. So here I also try to see where is the distance that I need, where to insert. This thread will be hidden under the stitch. Stitch, and now you see I inserted the needle under this first V. So I could continue making just normal stitches again. And now a couple of more stitches here, the same way as we did before, just to fix this side of the zipper better. So we do it completely the same way. under the same V. Under the next one. I think this will be the last stitch. Now on the back side, we will make a knot and cut the thread. You can make a knot in any way you want or you like, but first we need to bring the thread under the tape and under the zipper tape. Now I will try to show you closer. So I'm near this little stitch now, if you can see it. This one here. So I'm gonna insert the needle into this stitch and bring the thread to the back side of the zipper tape so that our knot will be hidden in the end. And here under the tape I will make a knot and then cut the thread. It's not very comfortable to do because our back is ready already. So I just insert my needle under the stitch here on this side. Like this. I get a loop, and from the back side of the loop I insert the needle twice. This is how I make a knot usually. And just pull the thread. And then I cut the rest of the thread. Now it will be hidden under the zipper tape. Now our bag is almost ready. All we need to do is just to sew these two strap holders from both sides of the bag, and then to put a strap on them. To sew the leather holder to the bag, I will use a couple more tools, a thimble and pliers. It's not necessary to use them, but it is not easy to insert the needle through the yarn and the holder just by hands. So a thimble I will use for pushing the needle from one side and pliers for pulling the needle from another side. So take the same thread that you used for sewing a zipper to your bag, make a knot on the end of it, and attach the holder to the bag as close to your zipper as possible. We start sewing from inside the bag, but make sure that you don't insert the needle through the zipper tape. Bend it if necessary. And first we need to insert the needle through the first hole on our holder from inside the bag. Now I will use a thimble to push the needle. And now pliers. Check the position of your holder. And now we insert the needle into the second hole on the holder. You see, I inserted the needle through the tape. So it shouldn't be like this. You should bend the tape like this. Yes, it is a long, slow process. And pull the thread strongly to attach the holder to the bag. As close as possible. So we've made our first stitch. Now we need to insert the needle through the next hole from inside the bag. And sometimes when I don't know where exactly to insert because I can't see well what is inside, sometimes first I insert it from the front side, just a little. like this, and then I look where it comes from. I think you can't see. So I look where it comes from to know where I should insert the needle now from inside the bag, at least approximately. So otherwise it's hard to find the right place to insert the needle. So I guess it's here. I don't think that it's possible to do that without the thimble and pliers. It's very hard to insert it by hands. Pull the needle, pull the thread, and now we insert the needle into the next hole. Now continue making such stitches the same way until you come to the last hole. After we came to the last hole, we start making the same stitches but in the opposite direction. Now into the next hole from inside the bag. So we are getting stitches between those stitches that we made before. After we finished sewing, we got our needle inside the bag. So now just make a knot the same way as you made it after sewing a zipper. And cut the rest of the thread. Now sew the second holder to the bag the same way. The last step is to put a strap on our bag. Our bag is ready. I hope the tutorial was clear for you and you enjoyed crocheting this bag. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in comments. Please leave your thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it before, and click on the bell not to miss my next tutorials. Thank you for watching and see you soon!